This elusive VSV is tucked in there behind the throttle body. So what I'm going to have to do first is get the throttle body off. So marking all the locations of all of the individual bits and pieces. I want to make sure that every hose, every connector, every electrical connection is marked before I remove anything. Once I figured out how to remove the TPS connector, it really wasn't too bad, but I had to get in there with a couple different tools. The cable connections really just need your hands. You got to kind of twist it and then unhook the J hook on there. There's only 4 bolts that hold the throttle body onto the intake. The top 2 are super easy. I just hooked on the number 12 and then used a breaker bar on one of them. But the bottom ones, man, those are tough to get to. The rear one was really snug, needed the breaker bar to actually get it out and loose. And then I used a magnet to actually draw it out because of how deep it was. I couldn't just use my regular ratchet. To get to the front lower one, I had to actually remove the valve cover, the wire gasket cover. I had to remove it because it was just kind of in the way. The bolt isn't directly under the upper one. It's a little bit outside. So I marked those locations, make sure I got the right bolts, finally thread something in there, and then get the breaker bar on it, get it loose, and was able to actually remove it. It is a tough one to get to, but once it is removed, the throttle body pretty much just falls away. There are 2 connections on the bottom that are not vacuum hoses. They're actually coolant hoses. Getting those off isn't super easy. The one near the front actually had a very limited amount of coolant that came out of it, so I didn't even bother plugging it. But the one that's towards the back, that's like a chunk of effort. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the throttle, transmission, and cruise control cables off the back. I do the same marking that I normally did, but as I get to that transmission cable, I had to use 2 wrenches to get that one loose. With the coolant hose now exposed, I can get to it, get the wrench in there, and I can cap it so that I don't have to worry about it leaking. Now I've got clear access to the VSV. I'll show disconnecting it and relocating it in the next video.